so much paranoia, and like everybody that's paranoid causes other people to be paranoid because everybody runs around. And this house has been like just a fucking word vomit house. We're in literally like the loosest lipped house that I've ever. It was nothing like this on my season.
Yeah.
It was nothing like this. People like kept shit close to the chest until you needed to say something, which is like gameplay.
I think that's part of the gameplay here, which is people are purposely doing telephone to throw people off. You know? Like just right now, Christmas pulled me to the storage room and said that she picked me for have not because someone told her to weaken me. Who would try to weaken me?
Yeah.
So like she's already displacing it to be like, oh, somebody did. So just so you know, like, if something hit me, like, you know, like, and I'm just like, oh, God, like.
Yeah, everybody tries to pawn off shit on other people.
Yeah.
Everybody always tries to pawn off stuff on other people so that, like, you don't get mad or, like, you don't get mad at them when it's, like, I don't know. Like, in this game, like, I don't mind if people get mad at me. Like, if I'm being truthful, like, I like, if you're mad at me because I did something harmful to you personally, that's different than you being mad at me, like, because of, like, I nominated you or, like, oh, I evicted you. Like, if somebody's mad at me for, like, stuff like that, like, I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, and I feel like in here, it's kind of like those lines are like overlapping drastically. And it's like, I don't understand where that happened. Like that also never happened on my season. Like the whole personal stuff. Like, what did I do to you that you like, what, like, I'm sorry if I did anything to you or like, what did I do to you to make this? It's like, does anybody have to,
here?
What?
You think that's happening here?
Yeah, I think it's happening here all the time. Like people are like, what did I do? But it's like, does somebody have to do anything to you when like we're all playing this game to be one winner at the end and like people have to go home every single week? Like, does there have to be like something like that somebody did? Like, or is it like it's just part of this game? You know what I mean? I don't know.
I like it's sort of like Memphis brought something to my attention, which was the picking of have-nots. He's like, you don't pick people out of order or sequence because it becomes tit for tat.
Right.
So it's not a personal thing. It's just more like a, hey, are we playing tit for tat here? Because then it's not personal. It's more like, oh, you are coming for me.
Wait, what do you mean? Like
picking somebody for have not out of order without a reason is playing a tit for tat game, meaning like that means the following week I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
So to me, that's how I see it. It's not people being like, hey, I'm taking it personal. Why did you give me a have not? It's more like you're starting a situation.
Yeah.
You're doing something to me.
Well, that could have been easily what I did to David. I just like didn't. Like, cause I'm just not. That's why like I talked to Enzo. I was like, yo, like honestly.
I know.
Like, you know, like Enzo, like I'm sorry to do it to you, but like, would you be cool? And like once he said like, yeah, bro, I don't care. I was like, okay, done. Like that's all I need to hear. Like
I know.
You know?
But when he said that, it made me think about the game in general. Like, okay, it's not a personal thing. It's more like Memphis when he was HOH, he was telling me how he wants to do a lot better with jury management. This season has a lot of casts that have issues with jury management. So he was saying, hey, I need to figure out a way to avoid that. And when he was explaining that to me, I was like, oh, okay, you don't want to do that because then it causes people to be like, we're doing tit for tat. And then it's not personal. It's just like, oh, we're playing tit for tat.
Like, so like doing it almost is like, okay.
Yeah.
Like going back and forth with somebody.
Yeah. It's like welcoming that because you don't have a reason. So because it's like, oh, I don't have a reason. We're just playing tit for tat. So then it's like, oh, you just.
Yeah. But wouldn't it be easiest then to just do like, okay, who was next in line? Always.
Yeah.
Because then that takes the personal aspect out of it too. It's like, oh, well, I'll just pick whoever was first, and then who else was have-nots that week? So like Christmas was like that's why like last week it was like Christmas was a have-not in the second week. The only people that were first weeks were you, Nicole, who's not here. You, Nicole. Ian, who's not here, and like he kind of went right back in line.
Memphis.
And then Memphis. So it's